Hi there, we're out fishing the River Leven today at Dumbarton. Just where the River Leven flows into the Clyde. It's always been a good mark for flounders, at least in past years, and it's still early season. So we'll see what it's about. Just keep an eye on the road at the back for any bites. Fishing quite light gear today, with some attractors on the hook snoods. What I do have is I've got some beads on with a floaty bead on it. Never really used the floaty beads, but the water's reasonably clear today, so rather than putting out big massive baits with lots of scent, I've got one hook and a few ragworm up it just now. I'll be tipping off with some fish bait later on, but as I say, you can see the trace I'm using. It's about 2 feet length, size 2 fine wire. Gets a Mustad Viking treble 4 6B I think. Just using a variation of beads with the sort of fluorescent floaty bead that you can see on it. And there's a wee small blade, attractive blade that will spin round the tide, and hopefully the idea behind it is the floaty bead will help keep this bit slightly sitting up off the seabed, and it should be spinning around, hopefully attract some fish, and the bait will be lying on the bottom. As I say, I keep the floaty bead and the attractor slightly away from the bait so the bait can lie at the bottom. Up at the link end I have a snood link, which then a length of black PVC tubing, which once I actually then attach on to my main line, I just slide the link up, and that just helps stop any tangles round the lead that I've got. But I'll show you the setup in a wee minute, but we'll see if there's any bites yet. When I'm flounder fishing with very light gear as well, I like to keep the rod tip quite low. Plus the fact there's a wee bit of a breeze today as well, so it keeps the rod tip low and stops a lot of the dancing about from the wind and seeing bites. So if there's a bite and there is interest in the bait, then I definitely will see it. In the interim, I'll get some bait on this. I'll show you what I'm doing. So just now, the plan is just to use some ragworm. I like to do. So get ragworm in through the mouth for the first one, feed it up about halfway up and then up over the eye, and bring the hook out the side and pull it up over the eye. Then some of these smaller worms, the plan is just to nick them in maybe about a centimetre or 2, and then just keep sliding them up. So essentially bunching them up. the size of the flounder that you'll get here. Do get the odd big ones, but it tends to be later on in the season, October, when you've got the height of the flounder season. As you can see, got a good flounder bait there. See the hook at the bottom there, pinched up, and then as I say, we have the attractors maybe up about 6 inches from the bait. So that's that one rigged up, ready for when I bring that next bait in, and then we can just clip that on straight away and begin fishing. So you're less time out the water essentially, fishing maximum as much time as you can. Get my hand a wee clean on the towel. No interest yet in the baits, but we'll be out for about 20 minutes, so we'll give it a wee change over. Bait clean. I mean, that was out there 20 minutes and not even touched, so there doesn't seem to be anything to go out just now. But we'll keep plodding away. Maybe try a wee bit of fish bait. Got some bluey, some mackerel. Maybe tip the worm off of that and see if that just helps aid the scent a wee bit. Maybe bring some fish in. All I'm using is a 2-inch lead. Casting up tide, tide's still going out for another hour. Casting slightly up tide and letting it roll round and seeing if we can maybe get the lead to roll into a natural place, maybe where some bait would be lying, some food for the fish. At least that's the theory. Might even be a chance of picking up an early sea trout. There was an earlier video I done down at Bowling where I went out just to really blow off some cobwebs essentially. Been in lockdown, so. And although I was fishing pretty hard for try and get a flounder, a sea trout did show up. Not a big one. at least it was good to catch something that saved the blank. So we'll try and prepare some blue and we'll tip the rag off. We'll see if that helps. I've seen a few nibbles. I suppose it's quite big worm baits for small fish, so it could be just nibbling on the worms. There's definitely a wee bit of movement on the rod there. Leave it a wee bit longer, see if it develops. Well, that's us now, been fishing about an hour and a half. It's now low water, tide's starting to come in. Let's see if there's any bites. There's been absolutely nothing happening. I think I've had one wee knock, but again that could have been a wee bit of debris going by. Nothing came of it. I came in, the bait looked pretty untouched as well, so possibly there wasn't even a bite. But we changed it now to put a wee bit more bait out in the water, give a wee bit more scent. So I've got a 3 hook paternoster out now. And we've got again the rod tip, we're not cast out far, maybe only about 15 to 20 yards. And we've got the rod tip really low, so we're fishing all 3 baits on the bottom. So with the tide coming in, hopefully there'll maybe be more action, maybe with fish coming on the feed, but we'll see. And if it doesn't work out, then we're maybe going to do a wee move. We'll move further up river towards Glasgow. We'll maybe look to see if there's anything up there. Nothing was happening at Dumbarton, so we've moved up river towards Glasgow. We're actually at Clydebank, behind the HCI hospital. And again, it's a mark that produces well in the summer, near the end of the summer into autumn for flounder. But again this time, March, it's a bit hit and miss. However, I'm no long here. And I've put a line out already, and already I'm starting to get a few wee rattles in it. I've got a 3 hook rig out, so I'll let it stay out there a wee bit longer, and we'll see if anything happens for there. So fingers crossed this mark will produce a wee bit better than the Dumbarton one. nothing. Not even any bites. Demoralising actually, the bait's coming back perfect. But at least something exciting's going to happen. There's a big boat just about to go by. You'll see it coming into frame soon. Still nothing. Well, I'm going to call it a day. It's been very poor and it's starting to get cold. Still got plenty of bait left because obviously the bait's been coming perfect all day. Just nothing much doing at all between going down to Dumbarton and then coming along here to behind HCI. There's just been nothing at all, unfortunately. Not even any bites. So chalk this one up to experience, and I'll maybe head out tomorrow and see if I can drown some more worms. Hope you had a wee bit more luck than me today. Till next time, take line guys.